What's up, everyone? I'm recording this video on September 10th, 2021. It's about 4:45 in the afternoon, and it's about 73 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the Whitehall Street South Ferry subway station. I'm going to be riding the Staten Island Ferry today to Staten Island. All these people are waiting for the R train to Brooklyn. Right now it is about that time when people get off work. This is a very common commute for people who live in Staten Island to do, who work in Manhattan. They take the train all the way here to the last stop on the W or the last stop in Manhattan if you're taking the R. Take the escalator. Got some artwork here showing New Amsterdam. This was New York City before it was called New York City. Now here's a modern day depiction of the U.S. Customs House and Bowling Green. Let's see if we can make this boat or not to Staten Island in time. If not, I'm going to be waiting a little bit. Normally the ferry leaves about every 15 minutes. During normal rush hours. Here's the Staten Island Ferry Terminal building, also known as Whitehall Terminal. Weekday schedule 4:40, and then the next one is 5 o'clock. Okay, so we have about 10 minutes or so until the next boat. Actually, looks like people are lining up already for the boat. Are we about to be let in soon? 4:48 p.m. and the next one's at 5 p.m. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll start up this video again once the ferry starts boarding. You can see the next departures, 5 o'clock, 5:15, 5:30, and 5:45. We'll be going on the Barbary ferry. All right, it's 5 minutes before departure. We've started boarding the boat. I say this is a lot less busy than normal times. It is a Friday afternoon. Hello.
It's faster, right?
Now let's see if I can get a window seat or a open deck view. There's multiple views you can get from this ferry. I think the most popular one is the rear view looking back towards Manhattan as you're going further away from it. I forgot to mention too, this Staten Island ferry is completely free to ride. There's even a person who asked me, oh, do you need a ticket to get on? And I was like, no, just get on the boat, it's free. And when you get off the boat, you can even just go back into the terminal and take this boat going back to Manhattan. You don't even need to wait that long. Andrew J. Barbary, taken this boat multiple times. You can see here there's many seats for people, and they have an excellent outdoor area here where you can go and view.
Where do you want to sit there?
Doesn't matter.
You can't go down there. U.S. Coast Guard Station. And there's the Statue of Liberty off in the distance. Famous icon of New York City, which once greeted many thousands of immigrants every day as they came through the Ellis Island Immigration Center. I'll show you the downstairs now where you can see the Manhattan view as we're leaving. I think we can go this way. Yep, here's the view. When they're ready to disembark, they'll close all this off and you're able to go on here and view the Manhattan skyline as we're departing. There's also where you board if you have a bicycle. There's a bike rack here, very comfortable. There's also the front view. I think what I'll do is I'll wait here until the ferry starts moving towards Staten Island, and then I'll head towards the back so we can get a view of Manhattan. There's New York Waterway. And also that's Governor's Island in the distance. Right now it's 5 o'clock exactly, so we should be disembarking soon. Maybe we're not disembarking soon. Let's walk around for a little bit. Wait. We're off. What's interesting to note is this downstairs area is not available going on the way to Manhattan. They opened this up leaving Manhattan. There it is, Lower Manhattan skyline. Got the Brooklyn Bridge there.
Welcome aboard the Staten Island Ferry. This ferry is preparing to depart. Please take a moment and pay attention to the following safety announcements. If you are in need of assistance, please contact one of the crew members that are on station while the ferry is in operation. Please familiarize yourself with placards containing crew member station locations and other safety-related information posted throughout the ferry. Stay off all stairways and landings while the ferry is approaching the terminal and docking. There are life jacket storage areas as well as donning instructions plainly posted and located throughout the ferry in case their use is required. In case of an emergency, you will receive instructions over the public address system or by crew members directing your actions. At no time are you allowed to leave any personal belongings unattended.
Well, there's the Governor's Island Ferry,
Thank you for riding the
leaving
Staten
back
Island Ferry.
towards Manhattan. There's the World Trade Center area. Crazy to believe that tomorrow will officially be the 20th anniversary of the September 11, 2001 attacks. let's get a view of the Statue of Liberty from the front side. As you can see, there's a lot more capacity on this boat than you can believe. Oh, we can't go all the way to the front here, but they still left the doors open. We'll have to go to the second floor. Is there even an observation area here? Yeah, over here. This is what I call the tourist area of the Staten Island Ferry. Everyone wants the picture of the Statue of Liberty in the background. See if we can find an open spot. Oh, here we go. Seems like everybody's on this side. Trying to get the best picture. There it is. Bye-bye, Statue of Liberty. It's a beautiful day to ride the ferry. Let's go over to the other side now. There's a NYPD boat following us. This side's the less busy side, but there's still a lot to see here. You can see the Verrazano Bridge. This entire area over here is Brooklyn. I think those stone buildings over there are Industry City in Sunset Park. There's the Verrazano Narrows Bridge, which is the only bridge that connects New York City to Staten Island. The other bridges on Staten Island connect it to New Jersey. Notably, the Verrazano Bridge does not have a walkway or cycling lane. It's named after Giovanni da Verrazano, famous for sailing through New York Harbor, and one of the first people to find that it's a great place to establish. Look at this. This is cool. We have the new New York City Ferry serving St. George, and the next stop on that ferry boat is Battery Park City. And then after that is 39th Street in Midtown West. But that is not a free ferry. You have to pay $2.75 for. I still haven't ridden it yet. Take a look at all these container ships. Let's walk down to the front. Right now we're curving a little bit more towards the right, because that's where St. George is. That's the shortest point of Staten Island to Manhattan, is St. George. It's about 5 miles. It's the northeastern tip of Staten Island. Here's a nice view of the other Staten Island Ferry coming the other way. ready shortly. You can see St. George Tunnel all the way down there. Like we're maybe scraping the sea boards a little bit too close to the left side there, but we'll see. Yeah, we're gonna hit. It's meant to do so, though. I've seen them do this plenty of times. Wow, I think we're docked, and it barely reached the wood. That was pretty close.
Passengers must depart the ferry at this time. Passengers wishing to make the return trip must exit into the terminal and enter the waiting room to await the next ferry.
You can see off in the distance there's 2 additional Staten Island Ferry boats. The Verrazano Bridge connecting Staten Island to Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. All right, here we go.
Let's go.
As you can see, the journey took about 25 to 30 minutes. Too bad we can't go down this ramp here. Welcome to Staten Island. All these people here are waiting to get onto the boat to return back to Manhattan. And here's the terminal. You can get the Staten Island Ferry waiting area to the left. There's also the Staten Island Railway here, which runs the length of Staten Island to the southern tip along the eastern coast. There's also numerous buses and shuttles in this area. You can also order a taxi if you want to. Most of the people go that way. I'm going to exit onto the North Shore Esplanade. I think it's worth the short trip over here. Definitely worth the short trip over here for the nice view of the World Trade Center, Lower Manhattan. And if you want to know where to get that New York City ferry, it's right over here along the North Shore Esplanade, right next to the Staten Island Ferry Terminal. Can't get lost. There's also a beautiful shopping area here to my left called the Empire Outlets. Now, if you're visiting New York City as a tourist, St. George doesn't really have too much in terms of tourist attractions other than the ferry terminal itself and this shopping mall area. There's also this North Shore Esplanade, but it's not very long. But I wouldn't recommend walking too much around this area. Most tourists, they come here, they go to this shopping mall for the extent of it, and then they go back on the ferry the same way. But anyway, I'm going to be ending my video here. If you enjoyed it, then please smash the like button for me. Subscribe for some more videos like these, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.